2004 ging de Tony voor de beste musical niet naar de gedoodverfde winnaar Wicked, maar naar iets heel kleins, Avenue Q. En deze zomer, in 2022 pas, kan Nederland genieten van deze titel.
It sucks to be me. It sucks to be me. It sucks to be single, unemployed, and almost, God, I'm old, 23.
We're an English language-based musical theater company, and our goal is to have more English theater in the Netherlands, because it's really hard to find English musical theater. It's usually translated into Dutch, and there are so many expats now that don't speak Dutch.
Why did you choose Avenue Q? Out of all those musicals?
Because it has really great life lessons for adults, and it kind of brings us back to our childhood with the puppets and the Sesame Street type of characters, but teach us lessons that we need to know now.
Purpose. It's that little flame that lights a fire under your ass. Purpose. It keeps you going strong like a car with a full tank of gas.
Princeton, my first question to you, and it's a very hard one.
Okay.
What do you do with a BA in English?
Well, that's like the whole premise of the show. I mean, I'd be spoiling it if I told you. I mean, you gotta come see. You'll find out. But it turns out, not very much. I don't know how I know, but I'm gonna find my purpose. I don't know where I'm gonna look, but I'm gonna find my purpose. Gotta find out, I don't wanna wait. I got to make sure that my life will be great. Gotta find my purpose before it's too late. Please gotta find it's gonna I'm gonna find my purpose. Please gotta find I'm gonna find my purpose. I'm the main guy, the eponymous hero, if you will. Yeah.
Do you always stay a hero in the show?
Oh no! I have quite a sad fall from grace. But I think there's a redemption arc, you know.
You're pretty frank about that.
Well, you know, you gotta own up to your mistakes. Yeah. No need to dwell on them. You're gonna find your oh, I'm gonna find it. What will it be? Where will it be? My purpose in life is a mystery. Gotta find my purpose. I gotta find me. You're gonna find your purpose. Oh, I'm gonna find my purpose. Yes, purpose. Yeah. I gotta find me.
You're Kate Monster. Who is Kate?
Kate is a kindergarten teaching assistant. She's very much the girl next door kind of character. I would actually say Kate's probably the straight man of the show, in the sense that well, you would say so, right? Like, she has kind of one of the more serious roles when there's such a colorful cast of characters.
I always wished I had a special place I could go. A special school, only for monsters. The media only talks about the bad things monsters do, but some of the most productive members of society are people of fur. It's my dream to start a special school, only for monsters, where little monsters can go to grow and become part of the global community. So that, in short, is my purpose.
She's very politically correct.
Yes, very, very politically
Maybe
correct.
too.
Yes, but hopefully during Everyone's a Little Bit Racist, she kind of starts to realize, okay, if everyone starts being a little less politically correct, then the world will be a nicer place.
Everyone's a little bit racist, it's true. But everyone's just about as racist as you. If we all could just admit that we are racist a little bit, and everyone's a
The show originated in 2005. Other things were current in that time. Isn't Avenue Q going to be old-fashioned?
Well, there were a few things that seemed a bit dated, that references that we've changed a bit for this audience. But for the most part, the lessons are the same. People still need to learn the same things today that they did. And
name one specific lesson for us.
the internet is for porn.
There's always some new site. I browse all day and night. It's like I'm surfing at the speed of light.
That's a lesson that will probably be true forever.
And investing in porn in a volatile market.
Yes, don't spoil it.
Finally, an afternoon alone. No roommate to bother me. Rod is an investment banker. He's a Republican, but he's also gay. And we are back in the early 2000s when maybe it was not so easy to be. We're working in a bank, being a Republican, and being homosexual. So Rod is on a journey to discover who he is and tell to the world his real personality and his real self.
You'll never guess what happened to me on the subway this morning. This guy was smiling at me and he was talking to me.
Oh, that's very interesting.
He was being real friendly. And I think he was coming on to me. I think he might have thought that I was gay.
Why are you getting me this? Why should I care? I don't care. What did you have for lunch today?
Het leuke vind ik dat Nicky vanaf het begin af aan in zijn eerste scène al duidelijk probeert te maken aan Rod van het is oké. En Nicky weet al lang dat Rod homoseksueel is, dat heeft hij al lang door. En hij probeert dat op zijn manier duidelijk te maken door een verhaal te vertellen van ik zat in de metro en er was een man en die lachte naar me, ik denk dat hij homo was. En Rod reageert daar heel slecht op. En hij probeert echt de hele show door, probeert die Rod te overtuigen van maar het is goed, het is oké en ik blijf nog steeds je vriend, er gaat niks veranderen. Ja. Maar Rod is daar nog niet klaar voor.
In 2022, do you think Rod will have the same dilemma?
Hopefully things have moved in the right direction. Being gay myself, I can relay also, not that long ago I had to go through this journey myself. And it was also, it still requires a lot of courage and depending on your background, where you come from, for some kids I guess it's still a bit of an issue to reveal to the world who they are attracted by.
Please give a warm hand for the star of Girls Gone Wild, parts 2, 5, and 7, Lucy the Sluts!
When was the last time they called you a slut?
Oh my God, I've been called a slut all my life.
And this summer, you'll hear it every day.
I hear it every day. Well, I'll tell you what it was. It's when I first heard the song, and it was from Lucy the Slut, I thought, I have to go for this character. I have to go. Although, albeit I do admit she's an old slut in my case, but I think the experience is worth it. An old slut knows what she's doing.
I can make you feel special when it starts to be you.
Your signature song, Special.
It's wonderful.
It demands something from the puppeteer, you as well.
It certainly does. I've had to buy.
Was it a stretch for you?
It's not a stretch for me, but it does challenge me because as a 55-year-old, slightly overweight woman, to kind of acknowledge that I can do sexy still. And that's the only challenge, is to actually acknowledge that I can do that still. And I think so I wouldn't say it's a challenge, but it's just the challenge is in my own battle with my own identity.
Well, that company can't be folding. Well, how am I supposed to live? Hello?
Kids, don't look so long in the face. You know what they say. If you rearrange the letters of unemployed, it spells opportunity.
You are Gary Coleman.
Yes, I am.
Yes, and because I know something about television history, I know who Gary Coleman is.
Actually, the show kind of has been around during my whole childhood. Like, think about those two black kids adopted by a very rich white family. And Gary was called Arnold during the show. And he was just this funny little guy, always having smart words to say.
One tell-all question. Who was hardest to teach puppeteering?
Ooh. Okay, I'm not going to lie to you. I'll spill the beans. It was Arvid.
Oh,
He plays
he's
Nicky.
Dutch. He's Dutch.
No, we're not having a break. We don't have. We have 44 minutes that we can have sound.
And how are you doing? How are sales, ticket sales?
We've sold over 80% of our tickets already.
Really?
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You must be doing something well.
Thank you. It's support of people like you who somehow found us and are helping us get out there. Because, yeah, it's really difficult for people to know about a new theater company. And this is the first time that we've had any sort of publicity that wasn't from us.
And now it's up to you to prove yourselves.
Yes.
with a wonderful musical that everybody knows but not has seen.
Yes, the pressure definitely is on.
What do you expect of the Amsterdam or the Dutch audience?
Oh, I think they'll
not
love
Broadway
it.
audience.
Oh, but I think they'll love it.
Yes.
One thing that I don't think the Dutch are easily offended.
No.
So I think they will very, very much enjoy the humor in the show. But what I've found actually, because I've gone to a bunch of shows here and I've performed in a bunch of shows here, is that Dutch audiences are a lot less generous with their clapping and their laughing and stuff like that. So maybe you found something different, but like I went and saw Legally Blonde and I was clapping, I was screaming, and I was the only one in the audience doing that. So I really just hope that we get a lot of laughter and a lot of energy from the audience. That's what my concern is.
The Dutch audience, usually they are quite warm and reactive, so I believe we will receive quite some energy from them, and some, I can already hear them laughing out loud.
Every Dutch person I've met has had a good sense of humour, and obviously excellent English, so I think it should go down well. I went to see the Book of Mormon when it was on, and I think that has a similar level of slight shock factor, and also in English, and the crowd loved it.
Everything in life is only for